Hello, yogis. Welcome back, sadhakas. This is our class 19. I'm Nil Feliz, or my full name is Nilofer Feliz. And I congratulate you if you have been watching so far all 18 classes to come to class number 19. This is part of my community offering through MVP, my Vinyasa practice studio in Austin, Texas. Check it out online, MVP Studios or my Vinyasa practice in Austin, Texas, with Michelle Young, the owner. Beautiful staff, beautiful souls. I learned a ton, and I'm trying to give you a variety of stuff that I like to share with you as we are wrapping it up tomorrow, actually, with class 20. So what do we need for today's class? First of all, this will be more an intermediate class, a little bit more than beginner level. For some people who have been practicing for some time now yoga, this is not quite the beginner class. A more beginner class version where I'm breaking it down was yesterday, where I gave you lots of options to modify. But today it doesn't mean you cannot modify, because it doesn't matter what I cue or what I do. You need to listen to your body. It doesn't matter if you have a practice for 10 years or more. If your body is not up to it while you're getting into the poses, your nervous system will alert you, and you need to really hone in onto these subtle layers of responses from your own body. So that is the biggest advice I have received from my masters, and MVP Studios puts a lot of emphasis on that too. And I want you to really, really listen to your body and modify. If I fail to give you a modification, I will do my best, but in a very, in an intermediate flow, and that's going to be a Vinyasa flow, it is sometimes just too many words confuse people. And so I try to rather really hone in on the bandhas. We will not forget that. And on the breath, if we're holding the poses for a little longer than one breath. Some vinyasa classes are one movement, one breath. It's going to be a little slower than that. So I'm sitting on a cushion right here. Find your cushion. Stop this recording. You see two blocks against the wall, and I have a wall today. So find a wall for yourself. The beauty of these recordings is you can stop it at any time and get yourself situated, because we're going to have some wall work too. Not a restorative version. This comes tomorrow, but more an active version with the wall. So without more talking, close your eyes, sit up straight. Sit up straight, engage the bandhas, the pelvic floor, the belly in, push your nose back to engage the third bandha. That's your chin bandha, but we're going to make it double chin. I know, I'm far away. I don't want you to see my double chin. I don't want to see your double chin, so I'm not looking at you either. Close your eyes, push your nose back, hands on top of your thighs, sit however you like. Squeeze the bandhas. Relax the bandhas. Well, with the nose, actually stay back. Even if you relax your chin out of it, keep the nose back. Keep the nose back. We're doing way too much forward bending with the neck. So again, squeeze the bandhas. Now the breath. Are you inhaling and exhaling? I'm not cueing it yet. I hope you weren't holding your breath. Double chin. Don't forget to double chin. When you're ready to come out of it, come out of it. We're going to do this 2 more times. Now hone in on the breath at the same time. As you're inhaling, just pull the bandhas in. Double chin. Exhale, relax. Now we're going to inhale and exhale while we're holding all 3 bandhas. Engage the bandhas as you're inhaling. Double chin, exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Hold the bandhas 1 more time. And relax. Do you realize how the chest, first of all, of course, the chest goes up and down while you're breathing, but you elongate yourself and you are in this upright position. That helps our spine a lot to pull the belly in, to engage the pelvic floor. That's the exercise. Did it happen for me right away? Of course not. I've been practicing a long, long time, and I have to, every time I tell you about the bandhas or I ask you to squeeze, that means I lost it and I need to remind myself. Now you know my secret. All right, so close your eyes one more time and just 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. If you can, through the nose. Out through the nose. Do you hear a quality sound of your breath? Something that possibly your next mat neighbor can hear, not your next door neighbor. That's your Ujjayi breath. If you don't have it today, no big deal. Just breathe normally, but breathe. Don't hold your breath. All right, so we've been sitting here way too long. Now let's get some movement here into our bodies. Can you see me? Yes, I think you can see me. Come forward into your cat and cow. Do your freestyle cat and cow. This is for everyone. This is no big deal. If you are looking for a little bit more than cat and cow this morning, come back at your heels. Look, my toes are curled under. That's it. And then you can still do this, but you're sitting on top of your toes. So that is a lot of weight on your toes, but a good stretch. So if it's doable, maybe you can, or you're here. So wherever you are, bring some motion into your spine. Perfect. And for those of you who want to build in a little bit more, come out of this toe stretch, maybe whack your feet. And then I'm still on the cushion. Well, I think I need to bring the easel down. And so you can see me at this level. So you can stay here a little bit longer. You can still be doing this. Or if you want to give it a try, hands, you'll find your hands where they need to be. Lift the knees off the ground and come down. This is a big ankle stretch. That's it. Go into a cat spine and squeeze the bandhas as you're doing this. So we're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Keep the bandhas alive. Inhale and exhale 1 more time. Keep the bandhas alive. Perfect. And then come out of it, all of us. Maybe even if you were on tabletop, whack your toes a little bit. It's good blood circulation for them to get a little bit more. And then come into your downward dog. Come in right away into your downward dog. If you don't have a downward dog, you will be still on your knees. Well, the cushion can stay here on the back of my mat, maybe to 1/3 from the back of my mat, just in case you want to come down. I'm going to put this up a little higher so you can see me. Oops, you're still in your downward dog. Hold it there. We're going to be there 3 more breaths in your downward dog. And you can move, of course, in your downward dog. Squeeze the belly. Keep the pelvic floor alive by pulling it up. And look at your kneecaps. 1 more breath. Walk with me forward. Walk with me forward to the front of your mat and fold, bend your knees. Stay here with me. You can have your feet apart or you can have them together. Stay here with your breath. Pull the bandhas. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. If you don't look forward fold, you can come a little bit out of it. Hold your shin bones. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands up your legs, up your legs, up your legs. Stretch overhead. Maybe Kali Mudra here. Charlie's Angels. Everybody knows Charlie's Angels. That's the Kali Mudra. And then go to one side. Come back center. Go to the other side. Come back center 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor here, squeeze the belly. Come back center, and then come into your squatting position. You can do camper squat, or you come all the way down. 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Are you squeezing the bandhas? I wasn't. I needed a reminder. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. From your squatting position, it doesn't matter where you were, sit down all the way down, shake up your legs, bend the right knee in, pull it in as much as you can. If you have the room, push it towards the left side. Bring the tricep to the outside, the back of your arm, and come with me into a twist. This is how it looks here. That's it. Inhale, exhale, fingertips maybe. Open up the shoulders, squeeze the bandhas here. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. 1 more. With an inhale, come out of it, shake the legs out. The left bends in front of you, active right leg. Push the left knee in, maybe hold, you can support yourself here. Push the left knee towards the right, bring the tricep to the outside, pull the belly in. Turn your nose towards your left shoulder, left twist. The palm on the floor is great, but I like it rather my fingertips on the floor so I can manipulate my shoulder open by pressing into the thumb and index finger. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. 2 more. 1 more. With an inhale, come out of it, shake out everything. Bend both knees, pull them in as much as you can. TP twist. You can have 1 hand on, we're gonna go, actually, let's do it all together. Right hand on the left knee or shin bone, and let's do the left side again. Big breath in, big breath out. Squeeze the bandhas like you mean it. Inhale. And exhale. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. With an inhale, come wrap your left hand around your shin bone or hold on onto the right knee and go to your right TP twist. Here we go. Palm down or fingertips, long spine, pull the bandhas, turn your nose towards the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. With an inhale, come out of it, shake out everything. That's important that you get loose again, and then come out of it with me. We're going into a standing position. I'm going to give you lots of options. So how do I like to come out of things? By simply making 2 fists and really pushing myself up. We're in the warm-up phase here. Yes. So I'm going to flip the camera. You're hopefully in your medical qigong already as I'm flipping the camera. Get your body ready for the warm-up phase. So for those of you who haven't ongoing handstand practice in your regular routine, go into a handstand or start going. If you're working against the wall, beautiful, do it. For those of you who just want to have nothing to do with handstand, wall sit. And I'll demonstrate to you the wall sit. Put your back against the wall, adjust your knees. You can be on a bar stool or you can be lower down. And maybe cactus arms here, press yourself against the wall. For those of you who are like torn in between, maybe a downward dog against the wall, adjust your hands. Wherever you are is perfect. The higher you go up, the more diagonal you are. It's easier than going into an L shape here. That's a lot on the shoulders. Look back at the wall, keep the bandhas alive wherever you are. 3 more breaths. I'm hoping that you are already in one of these poses. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're coming out of it. Downward doggers, come slowly down. Handstand people, come slowly down. Everybody, chair people, come slowly down. We are in a forward fold. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Stay in this forward fold. Just lift your chest a little bit off the ground, away from your legs, but the torso is really on top of your thighs. Now bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, palms together. Get another 3 count stretch here. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more. Squeeze the belly in. Release your hands down. Stay in this forward fold. All 10 fingers in front of you. Hook the thumbs like you're fanning something out. Hook the thumbs, and now you're coming up slowly, very slowly. Press into your feet. Press into your feet. Press into your feet. Press into your feet. You're coming up. The bandhas are alive. You're coming up, up, up. Maybe a little back bendish position here. Look up if you have the range of motion in your shoulders. And then hands come by your side, interlace behind you, chest forward, bandhas alive, thumbs go away from the back side if you have the room. Squeeze your shoulder blades, and now chin to chest, feet, feel the earth underneath you. Those are your feet bandhas. Your pelvic floor, your belly in, squeezing the shoulder blades. Chin to your chest, really. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then slowly release out of it. And of course, we do the medical Qigong here. That's it. Perfect. This is one way. It's an interpretation on one of the things that I follow. Jiva Mukti is a passion of mine. Jiva Mukti is in its own lane, like Ashtanga or Iyengar. It's fun to play with different styles and mix and match them. But the best style that I still think is this medical Qigong. Okay, I meet you on top of your mat. We're going to do some salutations here to continue the warmth that we created in the body. So let me change a little bit of the view here. Inhale, arms up if you can. Look at your fingertips, maybe hands into prayer. Exhale, pull the belly in, pelvic floor engaged, fold. Inhale, just lift the head, look forward. Exhale, step back to your chaturanga. If you need to have your knees down, perfect. Put your knees down, you have the cushion. And then take your chaturanga with your breath. And I'll meet you all in downward dog. Pull the belly in, shrug your shoulders, look back at your kneecaps. Inhale, exhale, big breath in, big breath out. With an inhale, look forward, bend your knees, jump or step towards your hands, and exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine all the way up. Hands maybe into prayer. Look up at your fingertips. Exhale, hands through heart center. Samastiti. This is your equal standing pose. Let's do another one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, just pick up only your right leg and go to a high lunge. And then pick up your left leg, go to your chaturanga. I blanked for a second. Take your chaturanga the way you like it. The gaze is forward, not back. Exhale. I'll meet you in downward dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Put your feet together in downward dog. We're gonna lift the right leg up towards the sky. That's your three-legged dog. Maybe bend the knee, circle maybe the ankle. Maybe you can circle the knee too. Keep your shoulders square to the front of your mat. As you are opening your right hip, there's a little bit of twisting going on for you. Big breath in, big breath out. Straighten the right leg to three-legged downward dog. Look forward and step to the outside of your right hand. For those of you who need to bring the knee down, that's perfect. Or maybe knee up, wherever you are is perfect. Now we're taking a twist in this lizard pose. We're twisting towards the right side. You can roll to the pinky toe side of your right foot and maybe look over your right shoulder. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale and exhale. With an inhale, come back with both hands inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot between your hands. Maybe bring now your back knee down and come into a half split. Keep a cow spine. Look at your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. With an inhale, bring the toes down, bend into the right knee, curl your back toes under, lift the leg, and then step up into your standing split. You can bend the knee here, you can bring it up as high as you like. For some of you who have the balance, maybe one hand grabs your ankle, your right ankle, maybe both hands grab your right ankle. You see your toes dancing the whole time to correct you. And then with another breath, you bring the left foot down and fold. Inhale all the way up to your mountain pose. Look up at your fingertips. Exhale, hands through heart center. Here's your equal standing pose. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump back, step back to your high plank. Take your chaturanga the way you like it. Or you do a knees down chaturanga. That's beautiful too. And then up dog. Exhale takes you back, maybe through a child's pose into downward dog. You have options. Don't forget, you can modify as you wish. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. You're looking back at your kneecaps. The belly is pulled in. The pelvic floor is working. Fingers are spread. One more breath here. Put your feet together in downward dog. Why am I doing this? Why am I cueing you? It's a bit more stable if your feet are together more than the center line of your body. So when you lift now your left leg, you have a little bit more stability. And then you can bend the knee, start with the ankle, rolling your ankle. Maybe keep your shoulders square so you get the benefit of a twist here. Maybe you open your left hip and then you can move the knee. Whatever works here, just bring some motion in. And then with an inhale, straighten the leg, look forward. And an exhale brings the foot to the outside of your left hand. You have always the option to bring the knee down. We're going into a lizard twist. I'm rolling onto the pinky toe side of my left foot so I can look over my left, or you want to do it high up. Either way is beautiful. Big breath in, big breath out. One more breath here. With an inhale, now bring your foot, the sole of your foot down first, outside of your hand, then bring the back knee down. Now heel toe your front foot to the center of your mat, so you can do the half Hanuman. The half split here. Keep the belly in, squeeze the pelvic floor. Look at your toes and square your hips here to get the maximum effect. And it's a cow spine, not a cat spine, cow spine. Elongate here, everything you have. One more breath. Bring the sole of your left foot down. Lift your back knee. You're ready for your standing split. Adjust your hands, and you have blocks. Use the blocks if you need to. And step into your standing split. You can have it bend, you can have it straight, as much as it's doable. Maybe you want to experiment with one hand at your ankle, look back at your kneecap, or both hands maybe. That's a lot of dancing on that foot that we're standing. One more breath here, and then fold completely. Bring the right foot down, fold. We're coming up. Inhale all the way up. Look at your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Samastiti. And of course, we're going to do our medical qigong. I will never be away from that. That's it. Perfect. Now I have you up. I can use the wall. We can do some fun stuff with a standing balancing pose before we go back into the flow again. So I'm going to turn this a little bit more. Are you ready for some fun stuff? Okay, you're ready. Of course you're ready. You have the wall. Don't forget that. You can always lean back. So I'm going to give you some options here. Lean back or don't lean back. You can come just a little bit. You know, you can have maybe a hand width from the wall. So if you lose your weight, balance, you can lean back. So we can stay here. That's beautiful. If you like, stay here. If you have the room to grab your foot, the sole of your foot, grab it. Can you maybe crisscross your hands? That's another version of it. Squeeze the bandhas. So you can be here, here, or crisscross here. Perfect. Inhale and exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okay, ready? Now let go. This is my left hand and the outside of my toe. If you have it this way, let go of it and stretch out. Your right hand can be at the wall for balancing, and you're in dancing Shiva, but you have the wall. So you can have a bend in the knee, you can straighten it. For those of us who are here and didn't do the bind, well, you can have your hands against the wall and do this. That's perfect too. So wherever you are, one more breath. And then come out of it and wiggle in your medical qigong. So you forget, and that's the beauty of it. When you have a healthy body and you're practicing a lot of the days in the week, then your body appreciates that, and you can go to some fun stuff too. All right, let's do this on the other side. So that was, sorry, I think I failed to mention that it was my right side. So if you did the other side, don't worry, you just do the opposite. All right, my right foot stays down. You can be here. That's already a big accomplishment because your abdominal muscles are firing up right now. Or you can be here. That's great too. Or you can be here. I'm crisscrossing again, right? I'm going to let go of my left hand this time. Squeeze the bandhas and see if you can have a micro bend in the standing knee so it doesn't really, so you can balance easier with it. Squeeze the bandhas, you can have it bent here or straightenish, and you can turn my left hand is at the wall. That gives me some freedom, and turn your nose maybe towards the left shoulder. If you're here, you can do this too. Turn towards the left shoulder. Make it your own, have fun with it. The more fun you have, the more relaxed your body is, and it will respond to you. And then all of us come out of it and wiggle here. So the next one, it's a cool one too that you can easily do at the wall, but some of you can probably come into the eagle expression fairly easy if you're practicing this long time and your balance is on today. Just go into your eagle expression. Start with the right leg so we're on the same side. For those of us who are, maybe the balance is off today, find your high bar stool and then right leg over your left. Maybe you have room to hook it again. So you can go lower, you can stay higher. And then, you know what, doesn't matter which arm you do first. Just remember which arm is on top. You bear hug. you bear hug yourself, and maybe you want to stay here, but squeeze the bandhas, all of us. Freestyle, eagle pose, or against the wall. Now you can maybe do the full arms, and the ones who are on the wall, stay there, elbows up as much as you can, squeeze the bandhas. One more breath here. And then let it go. Of course, come off the wall a little bit, shake it out in your medical Qigong. If this is your first class ever with me, this medical Qigong can be big, can be slow and gentle, just to get the tension out of your body. All right, so other side, left leg, so we're the wall sitters, left leg, wrap it around or keep it like that, adjust your stool here at the wall. These are the eagle legs, and then, do you remember which one arm was up? Yep, okay, do the other one on top, perfect, stay here, or find your full expression with the arms. And I'm gonna come a little closer so you can see me. Here is the freestyle version. If you guys are more into the freestyle on your mat, big breath in, big breath out, squeeze the bandhas. That stabilizes you in your Garudasana, your eagle pose. One more, and then come out of it and shake it out. All right, perfect. Shake it out again in your medical Qigong. Why is this such a weird thing? Qigong is a very slow moving martial arts ideology. And Qi is the life force, the pranayama that we're practicing in yoga. It's all, these are neighboring countries, China, India. They figured it out thousands of years ago. We're trying to figure this out. Well, they invented the wheel. Why should we reinvent it, right? We're just practicing. Okay, one more thing for those of you who want to be challenged in another balancing pose. So come to the wall if your balance is off, and do the tree at the wall. Do the tree on your mat. This is my right leg going up, left stays. Maybe you want to try something different today. If you have a half lotus, look at my foot. My foot is as high up as my hip, and I'm not letting the knee out. I'm bringing it back into hip distance. Now you can maybe wrap your right arm around it and have a bind, or you're trying to catch the toes. The easiest for me is if I look towards my right side and I can grab my toe, so my left hand is free. So wherever you are is perfect. One last layer, if you want to fold on top of this, really pull the belly in. Those of you who are at the wall, you're staying there. That's beneficial. You're holding it a little longer. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the pelvic floor, and fold. One breath here. And then with an inhale, slowly bend the knee a little bit. The standing knee, come slowly out of it. Release, and then touch down. And all of us come off the wall so you can do the medical Qigong. Perfect. All right, other side. Thank God we have another side. Now you know where I'm going with this. Stay at the wall, do your tree. Anywhere is perfect. Stay at the wall, come off the wall and do your tree. Perfect. Or you want to try the Ashtanga version. Yeah, I'm a big nerd of Ashtanga too. Yes, why not, right? So bring the knee in if it's doing this, if you have the room in your hip flexors, of course. And then maybe a half bind here by grabbing, my right hand is holding onto the left toes. I'm grabbing my elbow. Stay here, squeeze the bandhas. Or if you have the reach, turn towards your left, grab with your left toes, left fingers, your left toe, and then maybe you have room to fold. Let's try it. Maybe just L shape. Maybe you're coming down onto your fingertips. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the pelvic floor. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly bend into the standing knee. And slowly, slowly come out of it. Release your hand first. Touch down. Everybody, do your medical Qigong to get it out of the system. All right. Okay, that's enough for today, right? That was enough balancing. I'm going to have one more stretching thing at the wall standing, but that's more fun than anything else. Well, I hope until now it was fun too. So come with me to the top of your mat and then inhale your arms up. Look at your fingertips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the gaze a little bit. Exhale, step back to your high plank. I want to show you something that is fun too. Grab your cushion if you need it for your knees. Bring your knees down, all of us. So hands are right underneath your shoulders. We're going to snake down. For some of you, you're ready for this. Others may not be ready. You can do the double dog. I talk about the double dog for 17 classes in my series. So you know by now what the double dog is. But go into a cow spine if you want to snake down. Bend your elbows so your chest is hitting the ground and your chin. You snake forward. Adjust your hands here because you're coming now into your cobra. Nose up. Turn the eyes of the elbows towards each other. Exhale. Maybe take a child's pose here. Or maybe you want to go directly into your downward dog because that is a child's pose for you. One more breath here. And then come slowly out of it. Let's do one more fun thing here before we flow completely. Inhale, knees off the ground. Round your upper back. This is your plank position. Exhale, come to your side plank. Doesn't matter which one. We're going both sides. Maybe knee down or both knees up and you're scissoring it. Perfect. And then bring the hand down, high plank, and to the other side. Perfect. Open up. Look at your fingertips. Come down again. Lift it. Go back to your downward dog. Lift the right leg off the ground and thread it through on your left side. And then do your triangle. You're opening it up. That's a bit more advanced. So for those of you who are doing this the first time, you'll have another side to practice. Inhale, bring your hands down. Exhale, go back to your downward dog. And now let's do this again. I try to center myself. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee towards the midline and then thread it through towards the right side and turn towards your side plank. Look at your thumb. Big breath in, big breath out. With an inhale, bring the hand down and go exhale to your downward dog. Perfect. Now we're coming into warrior one. You can push the cushion away or you can keep it there if you're using it. Bring your right foot forward and drop your left foot to 45 degrees. Come up to your warrior one. Bend into the front knee as much as it's doable. Heel toe your front foot to the outer edge of your mat. The right foot, the right knee. Perfect. Exhale, circle your arms around, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms and squeeze your shoulder blades and fold to your humble warrior. How much you decide. Go into a cat spine if you want to do the full expression. Look back at your back toes. One more breath. Inhale, come out of it. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, twist here. Left hand to your right thigh. Right hand maybe to your sacrum. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back center, hands to your hips, heel to your foot to the center of your mat. Bend now into both knees, your back toes turn forwards, and you're in a high lunge. Perfect, squeeze the bandhas. See, I didn't mention that on warrior one, completely forgot about it. Squeeze it. Okay, here we go. Prayer twist if you like. You can do prayer hands, you're twisting towards the left. You can stay right here. You can hook the left elbow to the outside of your right knee, or you can maybe spread your wings. One arm goes up, one arm goes down, And maybe you have room to follow your right thumb up. Squeeze the bandhas. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. With an inhale, come out of it slowly, slowly, slowly. You got it. Bend into both knees. Yes. Stay here. One more breath. And then twist one more time. Open up your arms. Squeeze the bandhas. Perfect. One more breath here. Maybe a reverse one. Left arm goes up. Right hand to your left thigh. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot. Stay here. Stay here. Don't go back to chaturanga. Try to straighten your front knee and peel the toes off the mat. Keep the belly in. It's more a cow spine. Look at your toes. Perfect. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Stay with me. I'm not going to chaturanga. Bring the toes down. Walk your hands towards the left to parallel your feet in a straddle. Nice. And then walk your hands forward, forward, forward in a wide-legged downward dog. Your feet are parallel to each other. Maybe the toes slightly turned in. Look back and towards your kneecaps. Wide-legged downward dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. With an inhale, walk your hands back, back, back. Maybe if you can between your feet, or maybe past your feet and towards your heels. And some of you I know can probably easily put the crown of your head down. If you have a headstand practice, go for it. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, leave it. Just enjoy this forward fold with your belly in. Big breath in, big breath out. This would be your tripod headstand for some of you. I'm going to give you 3 more breaths to come out of it if you're already in it. One more. And then on your next inhale, come to your fingertips, look forward, keep the belly in, exhale here. Get ready to come up in one big swooping inhale. Guess what? We're turning to the front of your mat into warrior 2. Turn your right toes forward, warrior 2. Big breath in, big breath out. Now forearm to your right side, side angle. Arm high five over your ear, squeeze the bandhas. Really important. Big breath in, big breath out. You stay like this, go into your triangle. Maybe a micro bend is still in your knee. Just change this warrior 2 to your triangle. One more breath, squeeze the belly in. And then bend into the front knee, come to your warrior 2. Now, cartwheel your hands down, frame your front foot, pick it up, go back to your downward dog, stay in downward dog or take a chaturanga. Inhale, nose up. Exhale. Maybe you're in child's pose, maybe in downward dog. Anything is great here. Rest here. 3 more breaths. Stay in child's pose as long as you need to. Remember, it doesn't matter what I cue or what I do, it's your practice. One more. As you remember, on the right side, we did the right warrior, now the left warrior. So you can lift your left leg. I choose not to because I go into a cat spine and bring my left foot forward, drop the right foot and come into your warrior 1 with an inhale. Bend into the front knee as much as you can and then heel toe your front foot to the outer edge of your mat. You're creating some room here for the hips. Circulate your arms back, interlace your fingers, push your thumbs away, squeeze your shoulder blades. And then humble warrior. Big breath in, big breath out. If you're doing the full expression, it's a cat spine. Look back at your toes or your kneecap. One more breath. With an inhale, come out of it. Arms up first. And then maybe heel toe your front foot to the edge, to the center of your mat again. So you can come to a twisting position. Right hand to your left thigh, left hand to your sacrum. Bend as much as needed. Squeeze the bandhas. I forgot on the other side, did not mention it. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. With an inhale, come back to your regular stance in warrior one, and then bend, turn your back toes forward, bend into the back knee, and you are in your high lunge position. Perfect. Bend into the front knee, hands into heart center. We're doing the twisting. You can twist here. It's perfect. You can have the elbow outside of your knee, or you can extend your wings here, right? And look at your left thumb. Are you squeezing the bandhas? Yes, I forgot to, of course. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. With an inhale, bend into the back knee if you need to, just to find some move up. And then exhale, open up again. All of us, arms out wide. Bend into the back knee. Yeah, squeeze the bandhas. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale brings you back center. Drop the back foot, peel the toes off the mat. I'm sure I forgot something here. And you are in a straddle form. Here's the back version. We're doing a forward fold. This time, bring your arms back, interlace your hands, squeeze your palms, squeeze your shoulder blades, push your thumbs away if you can. Look at your toes, turn them slightly in, and then fold. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. We're gonna be here for 4 more breaths. Inhale. 3 more. 1 more. A big inhale brings you out of it. Keep pressing your palms together, come out of it. And then exhale, undo your hands. Hands to your hips first. And then again, widen your stance in the star shape. Turn your toes towards the front of your mat. This is the left warrior two. Bend into the front knee, adjust your stance, squeeze the bandhas here. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. Stay there, I'm just turning, so I have the same side. Side angle, find your side angle. Engage both arms, don't let them loose here. Engage both arms like you mean it. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. Oh, I know what I forgot on the other side. Now we're gonna be uneven all day. In the high lunge, I forgot to go up to reverse it. I knew I forgot something. All right, with an inhale, change to your triangle. You can always keep a micro bend in this knee, or you straighten it, but the quads need to be fully engaged here if you straighten it to protect your knee. Keep the kneecap up. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. With an inhale, bend into the front knee, perfect. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down, pick up your foot, go directly to your downward dog, go to your child's pose, bring the knees down, or take a bonus, last time chaturanga, or snake down, we snake down, nose up. And then exhale, all of us. Come to your child's pose and enjoy your child's pose. 3 breaths as I'm bringing the camera down So we can do the floor. That's it. Oh, you know what? I had promised you something against the wall and I didn't do it. So I'm not going to bring you guys up. This is quite a bit of flow here. We need to stretch a little bit more. So I'm going to save that for tomorrow. How about that? Class 20th. I'll show you what I meant. What I wanted to do with you guys is half moon against the wall. Most of you probably know who are intermediate, but for some of you maybe new, that was really my to-go pose when I was early at the studio and I wanted to stretch. One more breath here. And from here, come all the way down to your belly and come with me into your Sphinx pose. Let's do the claws here too. So I'm scooting back so you can see me. So if you push your hands forward, that's a little bit easier on the lower back than pulling the elbows right underneath your shoulders. Stay here with me, look forward. Don't sink into the shoulders, look forward. Push your nose a little bit back. This is not a hangout pose, this is an active pose. Couple more breaths here. One more. Release the claws. Why am I doing this? For the knuckles, of course. Release them so you have the ground, you're touching the ground. We're gonna do this here. Lift the elbows off the ground and come down 5 times. Adjust your hands. Everybody's lower back will be different, what they can take today. So inhale up, exhale down. Feet together or feet apart. My legs are not doing much today right now. Up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. And guess what? All the way down, arms by your side, bend your knees, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Put a cheek down. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, here we go. Legs down, feet together if you can. Lift your hips off the ground like we were snaking down. Push your hands underneath your thighs and then bring the hips down. That's it. Now, chin stays down. Your chin is touching your mat or your floor. We're going to do leg raises here. Squeeze the bandhas. It really helps when your quads and gluteal muscles and the pelvic floor and the belly are engaged. So right side first. Push your hand into your side. Lift the leg, lift the leg, lift the leg, not the chin, not the chest. Inhale and exhale here. Don't hold your breath. Go as high up as you can. One more. And then bring it down. Adjust, wiggle around if you need to. Feet together if you can. Engage the quads, engage the glutes, engage the pelvic floor, engage the belly. Bandhas are intact. Lift left leg off the ground. Push your hand into your leg as high up as you can. Chin stays on the ground. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. And then lower it. Wiggle again. We're going to both legs. Nice. Ready? Squeeze the bandhas. Squeeze the bandhas. Squeeze the quads. Squeeze the gluteal muscles. And then lift both legs. You're pushing actively into your thighs. Don't hold your breath here. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. Release everything. Arms by your side. Put each cheek down, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Perfect. The best way to reset the spine really is your bridge pose. Now, some of you may have the full expression into wheel. We're going to do 3 of them. You can choose 1 wheel and 2 bridges. You can do all 3 wheels. You can do just the bridges. So let me start. For me, the biggest aha moment in the wheel was, I was always cued hands by your ears. My shoulders have a different, like the rest of us too, different way where the acromion process, that's a little bit of bony part, where it comes close to the hinge and I don't feel comfortable doing this, and my elbows are really not there either. So when I widen my stance with my hands, it all of a sudden made more sense and I could press myself up. But if this is your first time doing it, don't do it today. Just stay with me in the bridge. But if you want to adjust your hands and try, or maybe just a little bit off the ground, you can do that too. So 3 bridges, get ready, push into your heels, bandhas engage, push up, 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 maybe hands, interlace your hands, focus on the breath, make sure your neck is not squishing here, nose up, you have a tennis ball between your chin and your chest. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. If you're in a wheel, lower yourself a little bit. If you're in a bridge, lower yourself a little bit, and then press up again with an inhale. Stay with your breath, that's important. Again, 2 more. 1 more. And then lower again. This is the 3rd time. You adjust whatever you want to do. Pick and choose. And the last time we're pressing up. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. And then slowly come out of it. You know how to come out of it. Bring your knees towards your chest. I like the rowing motion, of course. That's it. And you can always go from side to side. That's it. So this was more a standing flow. We didn't really have time today for a lot of floor practices, but you know, if you have been an intermediate practitioner, you have hit most of those yoga poses. They're not that many after all. So options. If you have a headstand in your practice, a shoulder stand, or just simply you want to lift the legs up. You know, I started at the wall. Most likely you're still somewhere near the wall. You can scoot to the wall and do legs up the wall. And that's the beautiful way of ending. If you have a shoulder stand and you don't want to do it really freestanding, you can do the shoulder stance against the wall and come towards your shoulders by pressing against the wall and lifting maybe one leg and then the other. Your hands are down on the floor. That you can play with the wall. If you do have another way of ending your practice, that would be wonderful too. So whatever you decide to do, take your last pose. I'm gonna go for a, let's see, I have a little bit of a different one where I'm putting the forehead down onto my thumbs. And let's see, I want to make sure that I don't crash on the other side. And I haven't done this in a while. Okay, never mind then. Next time, I should just go into a headstand. All right. So if you have a secure headstand, go into your headstand and maybe 3 more. Squeeze the bandhas. So wherever you are, make it work for yourself. Squeeze the bandhas. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. 3 more breaths. When you're ready to come out of it, you're welcome to stay longer in it. Come down, especially in a headstand. Go into your child's pose. For those of you with legs up the wall, you chose already a beautiful pose. Stay there, because we're going to join you all in a very short Savasana. So make yourself comfortable. If you still have the blocks nearby and you want to utilize them, I like to put the thighs on top of my blocks as I'm separating my legs, my arms. Close your eyes. And really, really, really hone in on the breath. Keep the mind busy by counting your breath or reciting a mantra. So is the inhale. Hum is the exhale. It simply means that I am. Two minutes if you have the time. If you don't have the time, thank you for attending this class, watching this class. And I'll see you maybe for class number 20. That will be Yoga Nidra and a more restorative flow at the wall. We do the wall first and then do the Yoga Nidra. So hum. Inhale. Hum is your exhale. Let go of anything in your face that may be letting you crinkle your forehead or stressing out in your face. Relax your cheeks. Feel like you're inhaling your whole body off the ground, like you're floating up as light as a feather. And then exhale brings you down slowly. Your bones are heavy. Your muscles are heavy. Inhale, feather. Exhale, heaviness. Inhale, lightness. Exhale, heaviness. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. If you like, stay in your Savasana. If you like to end the class with me, start bringing some movements into your fingertips and your toes, wrists and ankles. If you have the blocks underneath your thighs, bend your knees, pull the blocks up from underneath your thighs, and then bring your legs together, arms overhead, maybe a big stretch like you're coming out of bed in the morning from fingertips to toes, and then exhale, bring your knees towards your chest. Rock again if you like to rock on the floor, if your spine likes it, and then roll towards your right or to your left side and stay in this fetal position as long as you need to make sure that you don't get dizzy coming up. Maybe with soft eyes or closed eyes, come to a seated position on your mat and sit any shape you like here. Maybe pull your cushion underneath you, and I'll meet you with hands in heart center. All right, my hair is all over the place, but that's okay. Close your eyes one more time or soften your gaze, and we'll finish the class with a group breath exercise. I'm going to count till 7 today. 7 inhales, 5 holds, 5 counts hold, and 8 exhale. So 7 inhale, 5 pause, and 8 exhale. If that's not doable for you, just continue breathing normally, but at least give it a try. Here we go. Inhale. Okay, let's do this one more time. One more time. Inhale, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center, if you like. Recite after me. Loka, loka. Samasta, samasta. Sukhino, sukhino. Bhavantu, bhavantu. May all living beings everywhere be happy and free. Shanti, shanti, shantihi. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste, yogis. Thank you.